Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to make the Tickled Pink Baby Blanket. This baby blanket is nice and textured, and it gets that way by just using two beginner stitches, which is the single crochet and the double crochet. And then I just added a simple single crochet border to keep this a really easy and beginner friendly pattern. So as you can see, by using those two stitches together, you create this nice texture, and I thought it was really pretty. And the completed baby blanket is 32 by 32. However, if you wanted to make this blanket a little bit longer or wider, you can certainly do that, and I will get to that in a minute. But again, here is that nice texture by alternating that single crochet and double crochet. Again, any beginner or advanced crocheter can learn how to make this blanket, and I think it's a very simple and easy project. You can change up your yarn if you would like to as well, but I just wanted to use this really pretty pink color. So let's get started with today's tutorial on how to make the Tickled Pink Baby Blanket. So for today's tutorial, you're going to need a size I 5.5mm crochet hook, and you're also going to need 2 cakes of the Caron Baby Cakes yarn. Now this yarn is exclusive to Michael's stores, and it is limited time only, so I would try and get to this before it leaves for the spring season. I believe right now it's on sale for $6.99, and regular price it's $9.99, so I would definitely stock up on this if you like it just like I do. And this is 82% acrylic and 18% nylon, and it is 8.5 ounces or 240 grams, 560 yards or 512 meters, and it is machine washable and dryable. Now if you wanted to change up the yarn and your hook size, then you just want to look right here. The yarn that I'm using today is a number 4 worsted weight medium yarn, and the recommended hook size is a US H8 or 5mm. Now I have worked with this yarn in a few of my previous videos, and I really wanted to have it more of a drapey effect, which is why I wanted to go up a hook size. But you can definitely use whatever hook size that you would like, whether you want to use the H or the I crochet hook for this particular yarn. And again, if you wanted to use different yarn, just look at the weight of your yarn and then the recommended hook size, and you can just follow along with that. And then the color I'm using is called Pink Lemonade. So if you want to make the same blanket that I did, you're going to be making a chain of 100. And if you want to change the size of your blanket, you're going to make a chain that's any even number. So as long as you have an even number chain, you should be just fine. So for the purposes of today's tutorial, I'm just going to be making a chain of 20. So first you want to make your slip knot. And let me just see if I can zoom up just a little bit for you guys. Okay, so you want to make a chain of 100, or you want to make any even number of chains. So again, I'm just going to be making 20 chains. So to make a chain, you're going to do yarn over your hook and pull through that loop on your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So once you have your 100 chains or any even number chain, you're going to make a single crochet into the second chain from your hook. So the loop on your hook does not count. You're going to count 2 chains from your hook, so 1 and 2, and in that second chain you're going to make a single crochet. So to make a single crochet, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, Then you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. And that completes your single crochet. Next, you're going to work 1 double crochet into the next chain. So to make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over your hook, find that next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And in the next chain after that, you're going to repeat what you just did. So you're going to repeat a single crochet in the next stitch and a double crochet into the next stitch after that. So in that next stitch, you're going to again do your single crochet. So again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then the next is double crochet. So yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you just want to repeat this all the way across with 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. And when you get to the end of your row, the last stitch of your row should be a single crochet. So you always want to start and end your baby blanket with a single crochet. So again, you just want to alternate your single crochet and double crochet stitches. And then when you get to the end, it should be a single crochet, like I said. And don't worry if your first row kind of curls up on you. Once you do a few more rows, it will even itself out. So just take your time and remember you want to make 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and then a double crochet in the next. Okay, so I have 2 chains left. So the second to the last chain is going to be a double crochet, and again in that very last chain is going to be a single crochet. So you always want to start and end with a single crochet. And then when you look at your first row, this is what it will kind of look like. Okay, so to move on to row 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn. And for the second row, you're going to work 1 single crochet into the top of the single crochet from below. So for this Tickled Pink Baby Blanket, you're going to make a single crochet in the top of each single crochet and a double crochet into the top of each double crochet. So whatever you did from the previous row, you're just going to copy. So we ended with the single crochet, so now we're going to we're going to start with the single crochet. So you're just going to go right into that stitch, and you want to make sure that you get both of those loops, and you're going to complete your single crochet. Stitch after that is your double crochet. So again, you're just going to work in the top of that stitch. Make sure you have those 2 loops and complete your double crochet as normal. Okay, and then the stitch after that is a single crochet. So you're going to make a single crochet into the single crochet and a double crochet into the next stitch. So again, you're just going to repeat this all the way across. So whenever you see a single crochet, you're going to work a single crochet, and whenever you see a double crochet, you're going to work a double crochet. And again, you are going to start with a single crochet and end with a single crochet. And then with the alternating of your 2 stitches, you're actually going to be providing a very nice textured stitch, which is what I love. Okay, so I have 2 stitches left. You're going to make a double crochet, and into the very last stitch a single crochet. And then this is what 2 rows looks like. So to repeat this, you just want to repeat row 2 until your blanket measures 32 inches. However, if you wanted to make a blanket that's bigger, you can certainly just make more rows or less rows depending on how big you want your blanket. And you're just going to repeat this over and over again. So again, you're going to just chain 1 and turn. In the very first stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. In the stitch after that, a double crochet. And you're just going to alternate this back and forth until you reach your desired length for your baby blanket. So I'm going to do a few more rows of this stitch. So again, you're going to make a single crochet in the top of the single crochet and a double crochet in the top of the double crochet. I'm going to make a few more rows this way, and once I reach a few more rows, I will meet back up with you and show you how to make this simple single crochet border. Okay, so I've made a few more rows of my swatch. And for the border, if you wanted to make the border, it's not required. You can always skip this step if you like. But if you want to make the border, all you want to do is make a chain and turn your work. And then in each stitch across, you're going to make a single crochet. And I just wanted to make a really simple border. Nothing fancy, because I wanted to keep this as beginner friendly as possible. So just make 1 single crochet in each of the stitches across the top of your blanket. Now, if you are a more advanced crocheter and would like to add a different border to this blanket, you can certainly do that as well. Or like I said, if you choose not to make a border, that's perfectly okay too. It's totally up to you what you would like to do. Okay, so we reached our first corner. So when you get to your corner stitch, you're going to make 3 single crochets all into that corner, and that just helps to round out the corner nicely. So then you're going to turn your blanket and you're going to work down the first side, and for the sides of your blanket, you're just going to work as evenly as you possibly can and make 1 single crochet. So as long as you just take your time and look at the stitches and see where you should put them, you should be just fine. And then when you get to your next corner, you're again going to do 3 single crochets all into that corner. And then turn your work, and then you're going to be working on the bottom of your blanket. So again, in each of the stitches across, you're going to work a single crochet. Now if you had a little boy that you're making this blanket for, or you wanted to make this in a different color altogether, you can definitely do that. I can see this baby blanket being made in a variety of different colors, and whether it's solid colors or variegated colors, I think this blanket will look very pretty. However, I think if the yarn is a little bit too busy, you won't be able to see the texture as much as you would when you're using a solid color. But I could definitely see this blanket being made in a blue or yellow or purple or even a white. So the possibilities of color choices are really up to you. Okay, we hit our next corner. So once you've reached that next corner, again, you're going to make 3 single crochets all in that corner stitch. And then for your other side, you're again just going to work 1 single crochet evenly up the side of your blanket. And once you reach that corner, you already have the 1 single crochet in that first stitch, so you're just going to add 2 more single crochets, and then you're going to find that first single crochet and you're just going to slip stitch. And then you would just fasten off and weave in your ends. So this is what the Tickled Pink Baby Blanket looks like. As you can see, there's lots of beautiful texture to this stitch. So if we look at the completed blanket again, you will see that if you add that single crochet border, it looks very nice and even, and then you have that nice texture as well. So I really enjoyed making this baby blanket. Again, it's very easy and beginner friendly. However, a more advanced crocheter would benefit from making an easier blanket, especially if you just completed a more complicated blanket or complicated project. So thank you so much for joining me today on how to make the Tickled Pink Baby Blanket. I hope you give this pattern a try, and I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me. And as always, happy crocheting! Bye!